sometimes as an artist, you feel like, or you see your fellow artist doing something that you feel like you're on the same level to be doing.
Yeah.
But the people you're with have not
Leveled up.
put you on the level to do that yet, or they have not made that possible for you. Some artists don't know how to handle that, and then they crash out.
If you could go back in time, will you ever sign the contract you signed with the management that you signed it with?
No.
Welcome back to Trending, your favorite show. Now, of course, you know on Trending, what we'll do for you is the fact that we'll bring you the best of the best. Today on the show, I have one of the most talented vocalists, all right, in Afrobeat. This is no fluke. He goes by the name Daiverse in the building.
What's going on, man?
My brother, man.
I'm so
Welcome back
here,
at Trending, man. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm okay.
I want to let you know something here. I want to let you know that you created or you made one of the biggest, most inspirational, most motivational, most emotional, most scintillating music of the century. Salt is one of the biggest, one of my biggest, and one of my most inspirational songs I've heard in a while.
Thank you.
And congratulations for that, for the Salt Fest. I don't know how much people are feeling Salt, but Salt is gonna be like an evergreen song that even like your children's children can pick up one day, listen to it, and feel passion, feel motivated, feel inspired, and do great things with that song, man. Man, congratulations, man. First, let me first, I wanted to literally tell you about it, but first, that's first. Now, let's talk about you. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I mean, from the last time that we did this up until now, I mean, there has been a lot of
that time you've not really sold, please.
So there has been a lot of progress and improvements.
Absolutely.
I'm okay.
That's fantastic. Let's talk about the creation. Let's just go straight into it. Right? Real good. Yeah. Let's talk about the creation of that amazing body of work, Salt. Why would you give the name Salt?
You know how somewhere in the Bible it says we are the light of the world and the salt of the earth type thing. So and then the song itself, like I tapped into the story of Lot's wife, and then like when she turned back and turned into salt. So that was kind of where the name Salt came from, because I already used it in the song. I'm like, there was not that better name to give the song than just Salt. If
you listen to the lyrics, you realize that there was a lot of emotion that you were pouring out in that music as at that time, or when you were singing the song, when you were composing it. What were those emotions that you were trying to pour out at that time? Because if you really listen to it figuratively, you will know that this guy is saying something. Firstly, starting from the introduction. Was that your mother?
That was my mom.
That's your mom?
That's my mom.
Oh my God, man. That's your mom, man.
That's my mom.
That's amazing. That thing that she said, then before entering the song, what was happening at that time around you?
I made Salt at a very low point in my life where like I was very like confused. I didn't know what to do with my life anymore. But obviously I knew I still wanted to do the music, because like I'd always just felt like this is what I was called for. But at that point I was facing some issues at the time that made me almost like doubt myself, so, and it almost made me say, be like, say I'll go find another house to do, like, like when you get to the point where like people start to tell you that, maybe you might want to start looking for a side hustle just to sustain yourself and stuff like that. I was getting really tired of everything, and at the point where I wrote that song, it was just like me trying to tell God that, I turn back on my goals, man. Make I not turn to Salt that big.
Okay.
So like basically the song came from a very low point in my life and I just needed a way to express myself and just let everything out.
Yeah. One of the low points you would say was the fact you left your record label?
Yeah, not a record label. It was
was a partner that was...
Yes, it was a management company.
Okay.
But I left them in 2022 and there were a lot of complications.
Contract.
Leaving them, yes. There were a lot of like complications leaving them. And so I had to go through all of that, like legal battles, back and forth. I did that for almost 2 years, man. It was a long time. So Salt came from like a lot of like incubation. Like I just did.
The moment you had the chance to pour out.
The moment I had the chance to just let it out, I did. And that was the magic that was Salt.
That's really, really amazing. I could only but imagine what you were going through at that moment.
It was a lot, to be honest. Like,
I don't know, man.
If I started to talk now, I say if I don't go fit talk and finish.
No.
But it was a lot.
But oftentimes we clearly hear artists as yourself, really, really talented artists, that they say that, okay, because Fido was here the other day and the interview actually went viral and everybody was actually talking about it and it felt as though like he was just saying that he was rude. You understand? Majority of people actually felt maybe Fido was actually rude when he came here to actually talk about his management and all and what they did to him. You understand? And I mean, seeing you also talk about it as well. Go ahead.
Like it happens. Like these things happen in the industry, and I hope that a lot of people that is happening to will be able to like come out one day and tell their story, because not too many of us that have gone through that can still come out to say our story, can still have the audience. Yes, the audience, the mind, the God, the liver we go take to come out, come like talk your mind, because you don't know if like when you come out to say your mind, you don't know if it's going to help your situation or make it worse. Do you understand? So you go just like it's almost like they'll just put you in a state of in a state of limbo. You just be there, you don't know what to do, you don't know what's your next step. Like to just go live one day and start crying and shouting, or to just stay and just hope that everything gets better in time.
Absolutely. How will things even get better if you've not settled the problem? Because here's the thing, people that actually knew you with that particular management, all right, if they want to reach out to you for job, they will still maybe go to that management and those one maybe even bad mouth your process, or even getting the gig or getting the job that you're supposed to even get as well. So it becomes another big problem. But anyways, that's by the way. You finished Salt, and you were on songs like call me the one with Inyanya.
Oh yeah, call me baby.
That song was a hit, bro.
That was a huge privilege.
That was a huge
this thing, honest,
fantastic.
Like, I was so happy to be on that song with Inyanya, man. It was like, it still is a dream come true, because like I was saying, like 2018, 2019, let me just say 2016 for the, like I used to like watch Inyanya on TV, like Project Fame. I was locked in. So I've always known who Inyanya is, and I've always like followed his career as an artist. And to finally be able to do a song with him, I was really happy, and he knew that I was happy, because like he could see it, he could sense it when we're making the music. He could sense how happy I was. So like and he has really good energy. Like Inyanya is a really he's a really cool guy. You know, especially when like he sees like how genuine you are as an artist. Well.
Absolutely.
Like, he's a cool G anytime.
Absolutely. Anyways, when we come back from this break, we're going to talk about different things with Daiverse here on Trending. Stick around. You're not going nowhere. It's to Trending. My name is Pascal. Stick around. Welcome back to your favorite show, Trending. Remember, the trending is at the 9 a.m. hour and the repeat version comes at the 8 p.m. hour. So if you're currently watching this one halfway right now, you can watch the full episode at the 8 p.m. hour repeat version on channel 324 on DSTV and 22 on GoTV. Now back to Daiverse in Daiverse.
Yes, sir.
So I know you actually went and back. Right now you're back. I know you're back right now. By God's grace, you're back. We want you back, but we want you to keep dropping those amazing bangers for us. And I know that what happened exactly happened in the past, and right now you're about to move on and all. But one thing you must actually even know, like, is the fact that there are other people actually having some of the same thing that you're currently having. So what are those artists that you feel like that people need to hear, apart from you? Because I feel like people need to hear a lot from Daiverse. Like, you need to really hear Daiverse. But what are those artists that you feel like, when this guy is also going through the same thing I went through, because you're not going through it, you're already past it. But what are those artists? And can you mention some of those artists that you feel like they're currently going through some of these things that you went through as well?
Emma Oniga. I've known this guy for a minute.
And he's really good.
And he's really good. Like, he's really good. Emma Oniga, EMAONIGAH. I've always said it, like, anytime I get the chance to, to shout out any artist, I would do that for him, because like he's a really good artist, and I feel like he deserves to be seen, because I knew at one point he was having a little issues with his management. I don't know how that went, but recently I have heard him like drop music, but he even dropped like a project, an EP, and his songs are amazing. So I mean, he is an artist that I feel like a lot of people are going to, and he's the only one I'm mentioning because I don't know a lot of artists I don't know if they are having issues on it. Because not too many people come out to talk about their P until it looks like it's about to be sorted. Do you understand? So
exactly. So Emma Oniga is an artist you actually look forward to have as well. But if you actually look at this from a point of statistics, you realize that majority of the new artists, like yourself, like all the likes of your cliques, right? In terms of the 2023, from 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, some of them have this major record label
issues.
Management and all. The question that I keep wanting to ask is it like is a management thing, or is the artist thing?
So sometimes,
if like for example, let's roll a statistic of 10 people now. If out of the 10 people, like 7 are having the same problem. Then
yeah. So like I said, right? Okay. Well, I haven't said this before, but sometimes it's the management, and then sometimes it's the artist, right? But I can't speak for all of them that have had those type of issues, because if you really know what's in the go on unless you dey inside there. Do you understand? You only know what you're told. But I would say that, a lot of the times is the people you sign with. Doesn't necessarily need to be a management. Could be a label. Could be something else like a joint venture, something like that. And in most cases, it is the label or the management or sometimes like artists they fuck up. I wouldn't come here and say, because I'm an artist I wouldn't. Exactly. I mean sometimes like artists they mess up too sometimes, and at least at the end of the day now still you use your hand sign the contract. Do you understand? You go sign contract finish. You go deal with the human being where you sign the contract with after. Do you understand? So yes, I mean like the contract aside, there are some things that you will be going through with the person that you signed the contract with, that that this thing that is happening is what's the word to use now, like it's very inhumane. And that like the thing you signed cannot save you from what you're going through. Do you understand? So sometimes it's just the management, like the people. It might not necessarily be like the company, but just the people that you deal with. Company. Yeah, like the people you deal with. Because at the end of the day, you sign contracts and then you deal with the human beings after.
You're very, very, very correct. So can you put me on the type of things that may happen? Is it like something like a house thing, or maybe carriage, or maybe you want to live a certain type of life, or?
I feel like most times, what causes the issue is money. Right? At the end of the day, like it all boils down to how much is being made, how much was put in, how much was giving out, how much have we made, how much is in the vaults, money. You feel me? So some people get really greedy when it comes to money, and it just shows, and then it starts to mess up the relationship that you have been trying to build with that person over time.
Yeah.
So most times it's money and like connections. Why I say so is because sometimes as an artist, you feel like, or you see your fellow artist doing something that you feel like you're on the same level to be doing. But the people you're with have not
leveled up,
put you on the level to do that yet, or they have not made that possible for you. Some artists don't know how to handle that, and then they crash out. But like I said, most times it can be the artist, but in most cases
it's almost about the money first. How much are we making first?
Like waiting you sign.
And even if you came to actually request for something, like how much have you made? How much have you made in this company?
Do you understand? So it's almost like
I understand.
You are like at a standstill. If you talk, if you come outside, come talk, because you know inside your heart that you may not have made enough money, and then some people think that they have made enough money to settle all of the debt that they have incurred in the place that they signed.
I understand.
So yeah.
If you could go back in time, would you ever sign the contract you signed with the management that you signed it with?
No. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't. But then again, I still feel like that was a huge part of the things that shaped the person that I am now. Do you understand? So I would not neglect it or disregard it. But if I was given the chance to go back in time, I would not sign that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's go back on the short break right now. When we return from this break, we're going to be having the One Kobo with Daiverse. All right, stick around. You're not going to wear. It's still trending. Welcome back to your favorite show, Trending. I have with me here Daiverse. We're about to play the One Cover segment now. This segment is very, very simple. I give you a question on a situation, and you give me your one kobo or your honest opinion about it. You ready? Okay. Now, what I want to talk about is the three kings. Now, I want to ask a question. They've been there for a period of time now. Do you feel like their consistency in being the three kings, all right, is stopping other artists from becoming or getting to where they are as kings themselves?
Well, not necessarily, because I always see I'm like soldier come, soldier go. Do you understand? And you can't be a king forever, right? You can only reign for as long as you are supposed to reign. Do you understand? So they are there for however long they have been there, like the 10 years or more that they have been there, because they worked their way up there.
Yes.
Do you understand? So it's up to the next person or the next king to work his way up there
absolutely.
too.
How many people actually get into that particular place right now?
There are a lot of people that are working towards that now. There's Ashake, there's Rema, there's Ira, Thames. There are a lot of people that are working their way up there, and I mean, yeah.
Anyways, listen. So
I feel like we're ready.
We're ready. Yeah, we're ready
to take over if they give us.
If they Thank you so much for your honest opinion. I already appreciate. We're going to short break right now, and when we return, training continues with Daiverse and Pascal. Stick around. Welcome back to your favorite show, Trending. Daiverse and Pascal still live on your TV as we speak. All right, but quickly, Daiverse, let's talk about your projects now. What projects do you have coming up right now?
The project is supposed to come out this month, on the 13th of June. Okay. It's this month, and it's titled Warrior's Child.
Warrior's Child. Yeah. Okay.
So the project itself is supposed to signify the battles that, you know, I fought as an artist to get to where I am now. So basically it's supposed to be for, you know, my audience and my fans and, you know, people in the world to understand how I got here now.
Okay, so it's a journey you're taking us through. Where is Salt going to be on the project?
No.
Okay, so another Salt is coming.
More
spice is coming. But that's really, really beautiful. The Warrior's Child.
Yes.
So what's the name? The name coming from? It's just the figurative expression of what you've been through.
That's basically the long and short of it. It's like the name Warrior's Child is, you know, my father is a warrior, God is a warrior. So as a child of God, I'm a child of the warrior, so I'm a warrior's child.
That's really, really deep. That's really, really deep from where that's coming from. So any features on the body of work? Do you have any features on it?
I initially didn't want to, you know, have any feature on the project because I've unintentionally starved my fans of music for a while I was sorting out those legal issues that I had. I didn't want any features on the project. I just wanted it to be me because my fans, my audience have been wanting to just hear my music. So, but at one point when I was recording one of the songs, What If, as on the project, Vasa, I recorded the song with Vasa as an amazing artist too. You know, it fits the project so well, it fits the narrative, it fits what I wanted it to express in the project. It's not a thing where I had to feature Vasa, I wanted to, because I tried it and it worked, and yeah.
Absolutely, and the body of work's coming out. What If? All right, but of course, that's on the body of work, Warrior's Child.
Yes.
Coming out on
the 13th of June. This month.
All right, brace yourself, guys. Warrior's Child is coming out. Sir. Okay, on the 13th of June. Do not miss that part at all. Daiverse is back.
Not one bit.
All right, Daiverse is back. But you know what? Hold on 1 second. Let me give you 30 seconds. Like, just do your thing. Daiverse is back. Just let them know that you're back. If you know that you're back right now, go ahead.
Hi, everybody. Daiverse is back. Like, I hope I can say this, but I'm back. Like, I'm not going anywhere again, and it's back-to-back music from here on, man. And all the people that have been, you know, wanting to hear more of Daiverse, this is the time.
Welcome back to your favorite show, Trending. Daiverse and Pascal still live on your TV as we speak. All right, but quickly, Daiverse, let's talk about your projects now. What projects do you have coming up right now?
It's titled Warrior's Child.
Warrior's Child. Yeah. Okay.
So the project itself is supposed to signify the battles that, you know, I fought as an artist to get to where I am now. So basically it's supposed to be for, you know, my audience and my fans and, you know, people in the world to understand how I got here now.
Okay, so it's a journey you're taking us through. Where is Salt going to be on the project?
No.
Okay, so another Salt is coming.
More
spice is coming. But that's really, really beautiful. The Warrior's Child.
Yes.
So what's the name? The name coming from? It's just the figurative expression of what you've been through.
That's basically the long and short of it. It's like the name Warrior's Child is, you know, my father is a warrior, God is a warrior. So as a child of God, I'm a child of the warrior, so I'm a warrior's child.
That's really, really deep. That's really, really deep from where that's coming from. So any features on the body of work? Do you have any features on it?
I initially didn't want to, you know, have any feature on the project because I've unintentionally starved my fans of music for a while I was sorting out those legal issues that I had. I didn't want any features on the project. I just wanted it to be me because my fans, my audience have been wanting to just hear my music. So, but at one point when I was recording one of the songs, What If, as on the project, Vasa, I recorded the song with Vasa as an amazing artist too. You know, it fits the project so well, it fits the narrative, it fits what I wanted it to express in the project. it's not a thing where I had to feature Versa. I wanted to, because I tried it and it worked, and yeah.
Absolutely, and the body of work's coming out. What if? All right, but of course that's on the body of work, Warrior's Child.
Yes.
All right, Daiverse is back, but you know what? Hold on 1 second. Let me give you 30 seconds. Like just do your thing. Daiverse is back. Just let them know that you're back. If you know that you're back right now. Go ahead.
Hi everybody, Daiverse is back. Like, I hope I can say this, but I'm back. Like, I'm not going anywhere again, and it's back-to-back music from here on, man. And all the people that have been, wanting to hear more of Daiverse, this is the time.
The Warrior's Child is coming.
This is the time. Warrior's Child is coming.
The Warrior's Child is coming, man. I'm gonna sing it.
Trust me, you will.
The worst.
If you like Salt, you're going to enjoy the project.
Some people may not even have known that it's Daiverse that actually sang Salt. Oh.
They will know.
Please, Daiverse. Daiverse look what he Salt. I do.
I suppose even talk now. I beg. Now me sing Salt. Who again they won't talk sing?
I beg. Daiverse is literally the one that actually sang. So right now, are you back to any management right now, or you have a partnership?
Well, I have been working with the management, and I'm really grateful for them, because they stood with me even when I was doing all my legal battles and like back and forth. A lot of people would have just left after 2 years of like back and forth every day, one legal battle or the other, sending emails and not receiving any emails back. So a lot of people would have just cut and run. Yeah, a lot of people would have just cut their losses and run. But these guys stayed with me throughout the battle, and I'm really grateful for them. And my manager, obviously, my team there, because I have like a personal team, my photographer, my videographer, everybody, to be honest, that have put in work to bring this particular project to a success. I'm really grateful for all of them, because
welcome back to the industry. Daiverse, he never left though. He was just
never left.
I just did for back. He wanted to like remove his hand. Then
come out first. Leave me. I know it's make I know it's I do. Make I know where he bites me from.
You understand? But right now it's back. Warrior's Child is coming. According to him, what he said. All right, it's very, very simple. Warrior's Child is a project that speaks about how of a warrior child he is, and how everything happened from the legal thing, and everything happened to him the years that he was not. And
like, to be honest, right? To be very honest, it's not just me. Like, the warrior child narrative is for everybody, because
who's a warrior's child?
There are a lot of people that are fighting through whatever
limitations
choice
or
of,
things.
do you understand? Like, a lot of people are fighting through stuff just to survive, just to make it in their industry.
Yes.
You feel me? So it's not just me, because a lot of people have fought and they were not able to fight again, and they left.
Exactly.
But for the people that fought and stayed and are still fighting, are consistent with their fights, Warrior's Child is for all of us, to be honest, not just me.
Absolutely. So I wanted you to do things. Firstly, I wanted to give like your piece of advice to a young artist. All right, who's going to sign a contract? Who's going to sign a contract tomorrow? You get me? Give your piece of advice to a young artist or a young showbiz person who's going to sign a contract tomorrow.
Get a lawyer, man. To be honest,
not charge and bill, please.
To be honest, right, it will look very expensive at first to get a lawyer, because obviously you never did make any money yet from the music. So in your head, you'll be like, why I go get a lawyer when I never even did? But it is really important, because it will save you a lot in the long run. As if you decide that this music thing is, because it's not easy being a music artist anywhere, not even just Nigeria. Is not easy, because they are like, the fans already have people that they are listening to. So in order for you to get them to now come and start loving you and start listening to you too, it's a lot of work. And you would not want for all that to happen and then one legal case somewhere is holding you back from moving.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So get a lawyer, man. That is the biggest advice anybody will give any artist. Get a lawyer, and please read your contracts.
Open your eyes. On the day,
see, read it
on
yourself.
the day you want to read your contract, remove your spec.
See, before the day you want to sign it, read it again.
Read it.
Because once you put your signature on it, you are bound by that contract, man. So yeah, I mean, not everybody is bad, so don't look at everybody in the industry with the same view that you're looking. Because I mean, like, the bad eggs will make it look like everybody is bad, but don't use that view to look at everybody. Not everybody is bad, but please read your contracts, kids.
Absolutely. And you know, contract thing is you have a copy, I have a copy. Even when you decide that you want to tear your own,
Yes,
you already have your signature.
Yeah, your own is there.
That's what you can't tear.
You have kept the one that you signed.
Can't tear it. It's done. It's done.
Okay.
So please make sure you actually read your contracts properly. And I'll thank you so very much, Daiverse. But before I let you go, I want to say, reiterate again, for the last time, Warrior's Child. How many songs?
7 songs.
7 songs.
It's an EP. So this project is more or less 6 years of work. This is the first ever project I'm like putting out in 6 years of me being an artist.
Wow.
So this project is 6 years of work, tears, wounds, scars, everything, right? So the project is going to tell the story.
Anyways, that's really, really beautiful. Before I let you go, I want you to like serve us salt, you understand? Just give us some pinch of salt from your song that you dropped.
How you mean pinch of salt?
Sing the song for us. Sing the verse or the chorus for us.
From Salt?
Yeah, for Salt. Just sing, please.
Oh my heavenly Father, make I no turn to salt if I turn my back on my goals, oh. 'Cause my past is making me sober. So even if it is second-handed love, I go take, oh. Oh my heavenly Father, make I no turn to salt if I turn my back on my goals, oh. 'Cause as I am fighting for my survival, wherever there is peace and harmony, I dey go.
Oh my God.
'Cause whatever you say goes.
my goodness,
Thank you guys for having
fantastic,
me, man. I
fantastic.
appreciate
You know what I
it.
said
Thank
at the
you.
beginning when I
Thank
said like it's one of the artists that has the highest vocals I've ever met. And this is amazing. I'm not flattering you, but this is I'm a music person myself, so I know what I'm talking about. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Welcome back again, my brother.
Thank you,
From here, it's Godspeed and good fortune. All right, I wish you well on your project coming up. All right, for people that want to see your social handles.
Oh yeah, my socials are the same on almost every platform. Daiverse, DAI_VERSE. Not even almost the same. It's the same everywhere. DAI_VERSE. Search it anywhere, and my name will come up.
Also, make sure you follow Trending on all our social platforms as well.
Yes.
Instagram is official Hip TV. That works for TikTok as well. Then of course, for Twitter, all right, now known as X, is at official Hip TV as well. Then let's talk about YouTube. In case you enjoyed this particular episode and you want to check out more episodes that we have on Trending, it's very, very simple. Head up to YouTube and go to at Hip TV on YouTube, and you see amazing episode that we have. Of course.
I would like to say one more thing though. I want to give a huge shout out to Hip TV. You know, for this is like the second time they have given me the opportunity to come out and just say my story. And not too many artists get that, and I'm very, like, I need them to know that, you know, Hip TV, I appreciate you guys for, you know, always giving me this opportunity to come out.
Thank you so very much. On behalf of the CEO of Hip TV, we say welcome back. Thank you so very much.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys so much for being part of this particular episode. And to come your way again, my name is Pascal.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to go back by the way.